Hello my dear students, a very good morning to all of you. As we have studied in previous class exercise 4.4, in that up to fourth problem, and whatever the homework questions are there, so two classes, all key answers I have sent, just correct it from that, and the steps follow properly. As I am observing, when you are dividing the terms by long division method, so you are not writing anything, just you are dividing. So write the steps properly. From that it will help me to understand that you have understood some way. Okay, so just follow the steps properly and neatly write, properly write it. Okay, just to correct your answers if there is any mistake in your homework, so just correct it and be careful with the sign also, because I am observing the positive and negative. When you are taking the negative term outside the bracket, the inside sign will get changed, so be careful with that one. So such similar things are there, you have to correct it, that one. So just today we will move towards our fifth problem, that is exercise 4.4 in that fifth one. And here you observe in the fifth question, it is a factorized term. So it is related to whatever you have studied previously, it is based on that. Okay, so in fourth one what they have given, so in fourth question also it is factorize the term, but here you can observe the terms. So it is 12x square minus 7x plus 1. Yes, so there are three terms from that minus 7x. So middle term you are factorizing there. Yes, so just revise the things. Okay, and now they have given factorize the terms, but you observe the terms x cube, x square, 2x square, x and plus 2. That means there are four terms, there are four particular variables or the algebraic form, that is a polynomial equation. So they have given four. Then how to factorize? You know that whenever there are three terms, directly you can factorize the middle term, multiplying, adding the terms, you will do that one, and you will get two bracket terms, which is the factor of that given polynomial equation. Yes, now it is a four factors, no, sorry, four numbers. So there are four different terms. So how to solve this one, how to factorize this one? So we know that factorizing means the middle term we are taking, but here it is not possible. Then don't think that is it possible to take a common term and after that we can convert. So it is not possible, because x cube, x square, x and plus 2 is there. So these four terms we have to find a factorizer. So there is a particular method, so listen carefully, solve properly and understand. Slowly we will solve this first problem. Okay, so fifth one, in that first one, write it down, we'll solve that one. So don't get confused. Now it is okay, but when it will come in question paper, that time definitely you will get confused, because when there are three terms, how you are factorizing, and when there are four terms, how you are factorizing that terms. Be clear with the concepts. So here, as you observe, first thing is we have to observe the given question. Yes, so is it in decreasing order? X cube, x square, x to the power 1, x to the 0. That means it is in the decreasing order. So equation we can consider like this only. Now we have to factorize this term. So for that, first thing you have to observe in this problem, that is our constant term. So what is the constant term here? And constant is different, coefficient is different. Okay, so coefficient means before the variable whatever the value is there with the sign, that is the coefficient of that terms, and constant is at the end, x to the power 0 at the end, whatever the value is there, that is our constant term. So which is the constant term here? That is 2. So you have to observe the constant term. Now 2 will come in which table? Every number will come in one table. Yes, and after that 2 is there means it will come in the 2 table. If it is 3, then it will come in 1, then it will come in 3. If it is 4, it will come in 1, 2 and 4. So like that. So on the basis of constant you have to guess. So first you consider these two numbers as positive, positive 1 and positive 2. If the sign are positive, so this is the trial and error method. Okay, so you have studied zeros of the polynomial. Yes, so to get the equation, listen carefully, to get the equation is equal to 0, that is the whole value should come 0, that time what method you are following in the polynomial? You are substituting the x value such that you are choosing the number such that the equation should come as a 0. So that method only we are following here. Okay, so first thing is, on the basis of the constant term, you have to check which is the constant term, and that constant term will come in which multiplication table. Okay, it will come in 1 and 2. As it is a positive and positive terms, just consider negative terms also. So this is the first step. After that, what you have to do, so you have to substitute. There is a +1, +2, -1 and -2. So just consider x is equal to +1. You have to substitute in this equation. If the answer is 0, then consider that value as the one of your divided term. Okay, so that is our factor term, first factor term. So the equation may have 1 factor or 2 factor or 3 factor. Okay, so what I did, so whatever I have guessed by the trial and error method, so from that I am considering first one, that is x is equal to +1. Okay, so x is equal to +1, this we have to substitute in our polynomial equation. So that is p of 1. P of 1 means we are substituting in place of x, we are substituting the value 1. So it is directly I will write, because you know how to solve these problem. 1 cube minus 2 into 1 square minus 1 plus 2. So 1 cube is 1, 1 square is 1, 2 into 1 is -2, minus 1 plus 2. Now +1 -1 get cancelled, -2 and plus 2 get cancelled, that means 0. So our equation x is equal to what we have considered. If the answer is 0, then this is definitely a factor. Yes, so just consider it. It doesn't mean that every time the first term will come. It may be +2, it may be -1, it may be -2. It depends on the equation. Okay, here at the first only it came. So now what you got, this is x is equal to 1. Yes, so we want an factor term. So factor, if this +1 come to the left hand side, it will become -1, then the answer is equal to 0. This is our term, that is our factor term. Now we got x minus 1. Yes, so this x minus 1, we will divide this equation, this polynomial equation, by this factor, that is g of x. This is a p of x, this is a g of x. So from we will divide the p of x by the g of x by long division method. So long division method means you have to first write it like, so p of x is x cube minus 2x square minus of x plus of 2, and whatever the factor we got, that is g of x, that is x minus 1. Yes, now you have to solve this by long division method, and remember that we have solved and we have corrected the value, we have chosen the divisible place value. Yes, so that means always the remainder should come 0 here in this case. Okay, so now x cube and x square is there, so method is x cube divided by x. So x get cancelled, means remaining is x square. This x square you are keeping at the above, that means x square into x, you will get x cube, x square into -1 minus 1 x square. Next method is you have to change the sign. As it is a positive, it will changes to negative. As it is a negative, it will changes to positive. So solve the methods properly. Okay, so x cube minus x cube get cancelled, and -2 plus 1. So we are subtracting the term. As -2 is the bigger, the sign will be negative. 2 minus 1 is 1. X square is x square. From the 2 you are subtracting 1. X square term is similar. So x square. Don't do x square get cancelled. Okay, if it is only 2x minus 2x square plus 2x square, that time it will get cancelled. But here there are 2 x square terms are there. From that 1 x square will removing. Yes, so that means it is the x square. And why it is the negative term? Because it is the bigger sign. 2 is the bigger and it has the negative sign. Next take it the second terms down, that is minus x plus of 2. Now this is the minus x square. Minus x square, this minus x square is dividing by this term, that is divided by x. So x square, from the x square x get cancelled, means remaining is minus of x. So just consider that one here. So minus x into x, always the first term will come same. If at all it doesn't came, means somewhere you went definitely wrong. So you can check it down. Yes. So x into x square minus x into x square. So minus sign first we will put, x into x, it is x square. Then second term minus into minus. So minus into minus is plus, x into 1 is x. Yes. So it is, now the step is you have to change the sign. As it is a negative, it will come as a positive. As it is the positive, it will changes to negative. Now plus x square minus x square get cancelled, and this is the minus x and minus x. So minus x of minus x will be minus 1 and minus 1. It is a minus 2x plus of 2. Now again you have to do first term. Yes, that is minus 2x divided by this x. So x get cancelled, remaining is minus 2. What to do this one? You have to keep this one in a quotient, that is minus 2. Now you have to multiply this one with this term. So minus 2 into x, first sign minus into plus, minus 2 into x, minus 2x, minus into minus, plus 2 into 1, it is 2. So now you have to change the sign. So it is minus get changes to positive, positive will get changes to negative. Now you observe minus 2x and plus 2x get cancelled, plus 2 and minus 2 get cancelled. So the remainder is 0. Why the remainder came 0? Because we have only finded that the x minus 1 is the factor of this term. Yes. So hence the remainder came 0. This is the one factor of this term. So we have to prove that one. This is the trial and error method and we have to prove. So from this you got one factor. But now the four, whatever the polynomial equation we got, that are actually that are 4, and we divided and we got now 3 terms. That is our quotient term. Again you have to solve for this quotient term. Now you consider that one. So what is the quotient term? That is x square minus of x minus of 2. Now you got 3 equation. Yes, x square, x to the power 1, x to the power 0. Yes, so which is our equation. So now you can factorize the terms. So how to factorize this one? The middle term we are factorizing, whatever we have studied in the previous class, that you have to apply here. So you observe first what we are doing. First term and second term we are multiplying 2 into 1 here. That means it is, so that means your term. So what we have studied yesterday, that is 2 terms multiply is equal to, we want 2 into 1, that is 2. Or any 2 similar terms add or subtract, you should get a middle term which is factored, that is equal to 1. That means at the middle term 1x, we have to factorize the term. So this is the method of how to factorize the quadratic equation, that is whenever it is a 3 terms. So now observe when it is possible, 2 ones are 2, so we can take that one only. 2 ones are 2. We want at the middle one, that is 2 minus of 1, we can take. But here you observe it is a minus 1x. So we want minus 1x means it is minus 2 plus 1. So that time we can subtract the terms and bigger number sign we can use. So that's why it is minus 2x and plus 1x. So these are the factors of minus 1x that we have to consider now in the equation. So learn factorization method and long division method properly. Okay. So x square minus of 2x, because we are substituting this one. Yes. So 2x plus of 1x minus of 2, which is equal to 0. So from here, not equal to 0, from here we are taking the common. Yes, so x here common and 2 is there, here nothing is there, so no need to worry, only we can take the common term, that is x. So if you take x common, remaining inside is x. From the x square, x came outside, yes, the remaining is x inside, minus of 2, as we have not took any number outside, so x we took the common, that means it will get cancelled. So now you can observe the second term. So in the second term, is there any common terms are there? So you can observe here 1x is there. Here there is no x. And here 1 it is a minus 2. So there is no common terms which we can take outside. Yes. So for that you just consider as the 1, because every number will come in one table. So we can take 1 as the common. So if you take 1 as a common, x will remain here only, minus 1 2s are 2, so we can keep it like that only. So now the factor terms, which are the factor terms? First one is our bracket term, as these are the commons, x minus 2, and another one is x plus 2, x plus 1, that is the outside the bracket terms. And be careful with the sign, as here it is a positive, so that's why the inside term will remain as it is, as the minus 2. So these are the two factor terms, and even we have found one factor terms. So all three you have to write. So all factors of equation, if all the factors of given polynomial is equal to, so first one is what we have guessed by the trial and error method, that is x minus 1. And second one is what we have calculated by the factorization method, that is x minus 2 and x plus 1. So this is our final answer. So I hope now it is clear and how to solve the problem. Once we will revise, okay. So now you come to know what it exactly means. Okay, first thing is you have to observe the question. As you can observe, the question is you have to factorize the given term. So given equation, polynomial equation is x cube 2x square x plus of 2. You have to factorize the term. So before this, what you have studied, whenever the three terms they have given, that time you can factorize the middle term by using the factorization method. So you can get a factors what you have studied. But here they have given the 4 terms. So 4 terms, first we have to convert to the 3 terms. Okay, for do the factorization, to convert the factorization, we want a 3 terms. So you have to convert 3 terms. Then question arises, how you can convert this 4 terms to the 3 terms? Yes, so for that you have to go for the long division method. So long division method is such, it will help that, so whatever the bigger number is there, so just consider, left from the algebra we will go, any number like it is 2, 5, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. So this is the bigger number, we have to check whether it is the divisible by the 2 or not. So when you will divide, you will get a lesser quotient, yes. So that is also divisible by the divided term. So this only we are applying here. So whatever our bigger polynomial equation is there, that we have to make a smaller polynomial. That means 4 terms we have to convert to the 3 terms. To convert that one, when you can convert, when you will solve for the divisible method. But the question arises then, so you can convert to the 3 terms, but you don't know the factor to divide, yes. So then you have to find the factors. So this we have to find then. So if you want this term, then which method you have to follow for that, to get the factor of these terms? To get that one, you have to go for the zeros of the polynomial, that is a trial and error method, which you have studied at the first. So for that, what you have to do, you have to observe the constant term. So from that it all related, okay. So first the method is whatever the constant term is, that you have to consider 2 into 1, that is 2. On the basis of constant term, you are choosing the numbers such as the 2 will come in the 1 table and 2 table. So as the numbers, as the sign, you have to consider positive also, negative terms also. Then you have to check every number, you have to check if it is a 0, then this is the factor of this p of x value. So here we got for plus 1 only, we have got every step you have to write, okay. First one only we have got, even you can write this one as the trial and error method. So x is equal to 1, when we substitute positive 1, we got the equation as 0. What it means? This is the factor of this term. Whenever there is a 0, the answer is a 0. That is the factor of that given equation. So it is x is equal to 1. We want a factor term, so you have to take that one to the left hand side, x minus 1 equal to 0. So this is one of the factors. So now we got the factor, yes. So this is the factor of this term, means it should divide completely. So that we have to check by the long division method. So after this we will go for the long division method. In long division method, we are dividing the terms properly. There you have to check that whether our remainder came 0 or not. Because as we have guessed exactly factor of this term, the answer should come as the 0 only. If at all there is some mistake, then you will not get the answer as 0. Okay. So after this, what we did, we have converted our 4 term to the 3 term. Then whenever it is a 3 term, we can go for the factorization method. As it is a factorization method, so middle term you have to factor. For that, first you consider with the outside terms 2 into 1. By multiplying, you should get 2 as the answer. By adding the same or subtracting the terms, you should get as the minus 1x. So these methods you know, and repeat and repeat, watch the video, then you will be perfect with that one. And whatever we have solved, we got our 3 factors 1, 2, 3. And you can observe there is a one hint. Okay, so whenever the terms, so just observe the highest power, as it is the x cube, there will be a 3 factors. So x minus 1, x minus. If it is a x square, there will be a 2 factors. If it is x4, there will be a 4 factors. So it is little bit, it is related to that one. So this is the first problem. I hope so all of you have understood and you will properly solve. I will believe on that. So just solve second one, then it will be perfect for you. So in that second problem, here also factorize the term. They have given 1, 2, 3, 4 equations. So we have to factor this one. To factor this one, we want 3 terms. Yes. So here they have not given 3 terms. To convert this one to the 3 terms, we have to go for the long division method. To go for the long division method, we want a factor to solve. Yes, we have to divide this term by the another term, that only we don't know. So we have to find first that term. So that is our first factor term we have to find. Then which is the method we have to follow? That is our zeros of the polynomial or trial and error method, which we have to follow for that. So just first observe equation whether it is in the decreasing order or not. It is x cube, x square, x to the power 1 and x to the power 0. That means it is in a decreasing order. Now we can solve this one. So trial and error method, to follow trial and error method, you have to check first the constant term. Yes. So constant term is 5 here. So just consider as a 5. And 5 will come in which table? Always there will be 1. Then after that it will come in the 5 only. As it is a positive terms, we have to consider again the negative terms, minus 1 and minus 2. So don't think that these are the extra we are writing. So all the things are included. If it is extra, means I will tell you, don't write these things, these are the extra. So you can write it down, because what will happen, as I observed in the previous class, we are solving the long division method and there I am side by side calculating, no. So I will request you that you can write that one, because when the unit will over, so you again get confused how to solve the methods. So better whatever I am explaining, whatever I am solving, that you write it down. So it will help you to understand afterwards. Okay. So here, as we got the 4 factors, 4 terms, so that we have to substitute in our equation. And if the answer is 0, then it is the factor. If the answer is not 0, then we have to neglect that term. So first we will start with a 1. You can start with any number. Okay. You have to check for 4 also. So we will start with a 1. So in the equation, so x is equal to plus 1, I will consider first term. So in that I will use p of 1. First equation, 1 cube. X cube means 1 cube minus 3 into the bracket 1 square minus of 9 into the bracket 1 minus 5. So 1 cube is 1. 1 square is 1. The minus 3 into 1 is minus 3, minus 9, so minus 5. So definitely you can observe all the terms are negative, so it is not equal to 0. Directly we can say, because that if it is 0, the 1, 3 and 9 will get cancelled, but here there is no possibility, so it means it is not equal to 0. Then this is not a factor. Okay, the x minus 1 we can't consider as a factor. Now go for the second term. So we'll go for the minus 1. So p of minus 1, which is equal to 1 cube minus of 3 minus 1 cube, sorry, minus 1 cube, we have considered minus 1 is, so 3 into the bracket minus 1 square minus of 9 into the bracket minus 1 minus 5. So minus 1 cube is 1, minus 3, 1 square will be minus 1 square will be positive 1, so positive 1 into minus 3, so it is minus 3. 9 into 1, that is 9, minus into minus, that is plus, minus 5. So it is 3 minus 3 minus 3 and plus 1. So bigger number is minus 3, so it is 1, so it will be minus 2, plus 9 minus 5. 9 minus 5 is plus 5 will get cancelled, 4. So 4 minus 2 is minus 2, that means which is not equal to 0. Then it is also get cancelled. So this is 5, sorry, this is 5, minus 5. And third term we will consider plus 5, p of plus 5. So substitute in the equation. So minus 5 cube minus of 3, 5 square minus of 9, 5 minus of 5. So 5 cube, 5 into 5 into 5, 5 5s are 25, 25 5s are 125, minus 3 into 5 square, 5 5s are 25, then 25 3s are, that is 25 2s are 50, 25 3s are 75. Okay, minus 9 5s are 45, minus of 5. Now you can subtract 125 minus 5, that is 120, minus 75 and 45, minus minus minus, you have to add the terms and you have to use the sign as negative. 0, 7, carry over is 1, 7 plus 4, 11, 11 and 12, so 120. So that means 120, positive 120 minus 120, that will be 0. So p of 5 we got as the 0. So that means x is equal to 5, what we have considered, that is the right term. So x is equal to 5 means we have to convert to the factor, yes. So x minus 5, which is equal to, as it is a positive, if it comes to the right hand side it will become negative. So this is our one factor. Now we got our one factor. So this, what we have to do, this we have to consider for this, and we have to solve for the long division method. So just solve it down. This is x cube minus of 3x square minus of 9x minus of 5. We will divide the term by x minus 5. So long division method you have to solve here. So now the first term here, x cube divided by x. So x cube divided by x, in cube x will get cancelled, that means remaining is x square. So x square you have to take at a quotient term, x square into x, it will be x cube, then x square into minus 5, so it is minus, first plus into minus is minus, so 5 into x square is 5x square. Yes. Now what you have to do, you have to change the sign. So positive get converted to negative, negative get converted to positive, so it will get cancelled. From plus 5 minus 3 you are subtracting, remaining is 2, as the bigger sign is positive, so the sign is positive, x square, minus of 9x minus of 5 we are taking down. Now the first term is 2x square and dividing by the x. So in x square x get cancelled means remaining is 2x. So that we have to, whether the sign, observe the sign. So here it is a positive, here it is a positive, it will also become positive, that is positive 2x. Now you have to multiply the terms. So plus 2x into x. So first sign is positive, 2 into 1 is 2, x into x, x square. So it is x square plus, no, not plus, it is minus 2 into, this is the sign positive into negative, that is negative. 2 into 5, 5 2s are 10 x. So we have to change the sign, it is negative and this is the positive. This is the positive, it will get cancelled. So plus 10 minus 9, so it is 1. Bigger number sign, as it is a positive, it will be positive, and x minus 5. Now the term is x divided by the x, that means x get cancelled, it is 1. So sign is positive 1. So as it is a positive, here it is also positive. So plus 1 into x, that is x, plus 1 into minus 5, minus 5. So change the sign, positive to negative, negative to positive. This is positive and negative get cancelled, positive and negative get cancelled. Remainder is 0. That means it is x minus 5 is the definitely factor of this term. Now we got a quotient that we have to factorize. So x square plus of 2x plus of 1. We have to factorize this term. For that, observe that there are two terms you have to multiply to get 1 into x coefficient. So 1 into 1, that is 1, and middle term, that is 2. That means 2x you want. So it is only possible 1 into 1, and 1 plus of 1, it is 2. So we have to factor 2x as 1x plus of 1x, because as it is a positive terms, so no need to worry much more here. So x square plus of 1x plus of 1x plus of 1. So here take the common terms, pair up. So x take common outside, remaining x plus of 1 here. So if you take 1 common here, x plus of 1. So the factors are x plus 1 here, and another factor is also x plus 1. So overall all the factors we have to consider, all the factors, just write all the factors, okay. X minus 5 first factor, and from here x plus 1 and x plus 1. So these are the three factors of our equation, that is our quadratic equation, okay. So this is about today's class. In next class we will continue with the another two problems. Just note down your homework questions, solve it properly with every step neatly and send it to me.